going on, guys? Welcome to another video. Got a super cool video for you guys today. Some shirts in for my boys at OnDGas. They have a badass giveaway coming up. It's a 3 OBS truck design. You guys watch this, the giveaway will be live already, so I'm not spoiling anything, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the process from start to finish on how we take an order from the team over there at OnDGas. We create the artwork, we get the shirts on order, you know, we print the neck tags, we do test prints, we make sure everything looks perfect, then we go ahead and ship to Houston. We are in California, but we do a ton of business in Texas, so we do ship everywhere, guys. So it doesn't matter if you're in Texas, Florida, Colorado, anywhere in the US. Basically, we ship to all places almost every single day. So if you guys need a quote, make sure you guys send us a message on Instagram. We'll get right back to you. Okay, so let's start right here. What you guys see here is just a simple layout. I cropped out the trucks and kind of did a layout more or less what I'm thinking. Send it over to them for approval. They'll say either yay or nay.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Let's switch this, let's switch that before I get to the actual designing part. Nice to get the details here. You know, worst case I do this and they say, oh no, we hate it. The truck around to the front view and let's do the back view of this. And that just saves us a bunch of time versus drawing out the truck and then going back to redo it, you know? And actually under here, there is a different truck, which was the original giveaway. Now, I'm not gonna show it because you never know if they might just do it later on. As far as everything else, they kind of leave it up to me. I work with them long enough to know what they do like, what they don't like. We'll say this, the same way that these guys are very particular on how their trucks are built, it's the exact same way with the design. So I do love that they take the time to give me their feedback and input and changes, because I know at the end of the day, it's gonna be a badass design. Okay, so this one, they kind of just sent me the pictures of the truck. But luckily, I'm a fan of the content, so I don't mind going and watching some videos, trying to figure out, you know, what truck is getting done what. This truck, for example, was up on a lift when they sent me the picture. This white truck, we actually designed the shirt before this truck was even finished. So whenever there's 3 vehicles, sometimes even 2, it is a little easier because less is more in that case. I don't have to go so crazy with the background. I don't have to go so crazy with the text. The trucks themselves are the eyepiece. Everything else should be subtle and simple and clean. I'm gonna show you guys the design right now and you guys let me know, did we drop the ball on the design or is it on point? Let's check it out.
I mean, it's all right, like.
Now this white truck, this one took the longest because like I said, we were going off just different angles and different pictures of what it was hopefully gonna look like, but we ended up pretty much getting it pretty close. I'll post a picture of the real truck right here. Boom. Very particular on making sure the vehicles match the actual trucks as close as we could possibly do it. Another thing, as you can see, there is a quote in here, or you know, some sort of phrase, classics never die. On that part, that's one of the things I came up with, just because, you know, the OBS truck is so iconic. It is one of the most classical trucks out there. I think everyone from Cali to Texas loves these trucks, so that phrase only made sense for this thing. Luckily they liked it. So from there, the background is pretty subtle. There's not so much going on, and the worst thing we could do is do a crazy background and take attention away from them. They're pretty much the main piece of this. So I kept it very subtle in the background, not so much bright colors. Something notice, maybe you did, maybe you didn't, is these little lines up here. This is the trim from the OBS down here. I just brought it into the design to bring a little bit more color. Of course, we don't want it too plain in the back, and followed it down here as well. And then from there, just little squiggles and touches of red everywhere, you know.
For the front, I came up with this idea of taking the same pattern from the trim as well, taking it to the front, keeping it super simple, and adding the ODG just like the original trim has the 1500 or the GMC logo in it, and I think it was perfect.
It's just whatever I'm designing. If I think it looks nice, I'll try it, I'll leave it, I'll send it to the customer. This was a very, very fast approved job. There's some designs that we do go back and forth with a lot of changes, a lot of edits. This was one of the ones that got approved right away. The only changes that we kind of struggled with, like I mentioned, was the edits to the vehicle themselves, just making it look, you know, as close as we can to the original without knowing what the original looks like. But the overall design, the background and everything got approved pretty fast. At the end of the day, it's our job to make sure the customer loves their design. So we got a little bit of an issue with this order, is half of the shirts came in the wrong color. So what I'm gonna have to do is we're gonna leave everything ready to go. I'm gonna have the team come in the morning and start printing right away. And I'm gonna have to drive over to the local warehouse, which is about an hour and a half away, in order to pick up the rest of these shirts so we could get everything on the press. Now, it's probably not a big deal if I just order them and they come in the next day, but the issue is if for whatever reason they get delayed, either UPS gets it backed up or the distributor doesn't ship them out in time, what's going to end up happening is we're going to have this job set up on the machines and we're going to have to break it down and set it up again, and that is a lot of time wasted. So we can't risk that. We're just going to go ahead and pick up the order to get this order out, shipped out ASAP. That's just one of the decisions we need to make every once in a while depending on what's going on at the shop. All right, so we're going to go ahead and lock up and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's go.
K1 on the tracks.
Eso, así. A ver. Esa raza acá.
Oye, y póngase bien pilas, que aquí ya se ganchó la traila. Es una especial dedicación para toda flota de OnDGas. Así que súbele o apágale la verga, que esto está a punto de ponerse bien leco. My foot is on the gas, Texas on the map. Sigo taloneando, boy, my back is getting fat. Todo por mi gente, bro, I do it for my fans. Yo ando siempre positivo, como me enseñó mi dad. La pintura impecable, corrines mamalones. En fila patrullando, compando con los chingones. OnDGas marca la estampa.
Okay, so we got the very first test right here for OnDGas. So this is typically what a test print looks like. Now everything for the most part looks pretty good except this truck. We're gonna probably switch the blue out, if not do another test print right now once the machine warms up a little bit more. It needs to be a little brighter. Besides that, the overall design looks pretty good. I don't think we'll have to do any adjustments on the separations, which is always a good thing. So from here we're gonna tape up all these little T marks, which that's pretty much used to register all the colors into one design. And after that, we're gonna do another test print. We may change this blue, like I said. This has two blues in it, a dark blue or a royal blue, and then a bright blue to kind of bring up the color. So it needs to be a little brighter than that. So we'll do one more test right now and we'll see what we do. Damn, all right guys, so this is pretty much ready to print. Check this out. Check out these halftones. Look how clean that shit looks. Guys, that's not even the print ready file. We're still dialing it in, so we're gonna touch up this blue just a little bit, but besides that, it's pretty much ready to go. It's gonna look crazy. Okay, I think we got the blue perfect, so
el sueño es caro y no cualquiera lo logra. Mucha dedicación y paciencia de sobra. La recompensa llega tarde o temprano. Hoy con mis panas ya nos miran disfrutando. Botellitas de champaña nos ven tronando. En un McLaren rojo para andar paleteando. Y las trocas perras se miran pasar, todas van marcadas con el OnDGas. Buenos corridones para retumbar, distinguidos somos por la calidad. Modificaciones la especialidad, supercargadores se escucha zumbar. Fuimos los primeros en esto empezar, noche sin dormir porque quería triunfar. Y gracias a Dios. Espero lo próximo que se llene arriba la compañía ya por puro OnDGas.